What's good, you guys, man? It's your boy TMC Showtime, back with you two, back again with another build video for you guys, man. And this is my OP dominating, shooting, slashing center, 7-1 center. All right, this is the 7-1 center that I was telling y'all about. All right, that I was gonna create and change the world of 2K. Now, you have people out there that are making 7-4s. I got a 7-4. The 7-4 is still good. It still move. It still dominate. It still do what it do, but it don't move no more. The 7-4 cannot dribble it anymore. Mike Wang has fucked up the 7-4 build. All right, so you can't do all them dribble moves that you were doing in the beginning of the year, getting escapes, moving around. Nah, 7-4 is just slow and clunky. Alright? All you can do on a 7-4 now is shoot. You basically, Mike Wayne just turned you into a popper. That's all it is. Mike Wayne just turned you into a pop. That's it. But not gonna keep this too long. About to make this nice and short and sweet. Hopefully, we get this through. Alright? So, as y'all know, previously, yesterday, I just started my career series with Eli Harper at the center position. He's wearing number 29, and I'm loving it. I'm loving my career series right now. Like, I just started. I'll be live tonight when I get home from work. We're gonna hop right into episode 2. So I just hope you guys, my YouTube family, my Twitch family, come through, and we go from there. All right. But let's go ahead and get into this build video. Like I stated before, his name is Eli Harper. Right hand, it's number 29. Here's the meat and potatoes. He's a center, 7'1". His weight is 227. His wingspan is a 7'3". You specifically want to follow these numbers, but you are welcome to change anything in this build if it's not your playstyle. Alright, my playstyle is unique and different from everybody else's. Right? I don't play as a typical center, but I can on this build. This build is a versatile build. It could play. The only thing you can't do is you can still run the 1. You just got to be skillful enough to run the 1 because you don't have that much ball handle. But with the cap breakers, if you guys got mad cap breakers, you can slap your cap breakers on your ball handle, and there you go. You dribble out the gate. All right. But again, he's a center. He's 7'1", 227. All right, 227. You specifically want to make him 227. All right. You can lower the weight. It's up to you guys. All right. But you won't get the same build that I have. All right. His wingspan is 7'3". Wingspan is 7'3". Wingspan is 7'3". Alright. We'll continue. And this is the meats and potatoes of the build. Alright. I have close shot 90. Alright. Driving layup 80. Driving dunk 75. Now, you are welcome to cap break this if you want to. Now, like I told y'all before, this build is not my typical play style at all. It's not my typical play style at all. I'm a slasher. I like to go to the rim. I like to dunk. I like to drive and dunk. I don't necessarily do a lot of standing dunk. Alright? I don't necessarily do all of that. Alright, with this build, I like to pass. I like my ball handle. I like my speed with ball. I don't have any of that. You know what I mean? My agility is a little bit low. It's a 58. I could have got it up more, but I needed strength and I needed my vertical. All right. So again, I'm gonna state it again. This build is not your typical Shaq build, if you know what I'm saying. It's not a Shaq build. You can still sit on the hash. You can still sit in the corner and light them up. You definitely gonna grab some boards. I'm telling you that now. I only have an 80. I only have an 80. I only have an 80. I only have an 84 pass accuracy. So like I said, when I get my other cat breakers, I'm definitely um gonna bump up my pass accuracy. So my pass accuracy is crazy. Like when I'm especially when I'm wrecked and I grab them boards, well I'm dishing. Like I'm Magic Johnson at the center position. This build is basically Magic Johnson at the center position. Only difference is you're not dribbling like crazy. Like you can still dribble with a 40. You can still dribble with a 44, but you gotta be skillful to dribble with a 44. If you get what I'm saying. Alright? So my driving, like again, my driving dunk is a 75. I went with a 75. I'm pull up the so you guys can see what's going on here. Alright? Float game is gold. Hook specialist is silver, and pink prodigy is silver. Alright? Now, in order to get those to any of these two to gold, you gotta at least have you gotta have an 80 post control to get your hook specialist to gold. Alright? For the pink prodigy, you gotta have 92 to get pink prodigy to gold. If I knew that, I would have took my close shot to 92 just so I could get pink prodigy. So I could score better in the post. I wasn't thinking about that. So I might go back into my thing and switch it to get my pink prodigy to gold. Now that I see it. Alright. So like I said, my driving dunk, same thing. Is 80. Alright, so in order for me to get layup master, I could never get layup master because you got to be 6'11" or shorter to get that. I'm 7'1", so I would never have that badge. Alright, so I got float game on. I got float game on gold. Now, if you wanted to get the Hall of Fame, you need a 92 with a 95 driving dunk. Alright, so I wouldn't possibly get that. Alright, physical finisher. Now, a physical finisher, you have to have a 90 driving layup. Alright, I'm just giving y'all the pointers if you guys want to change the build and you want to have certain badges. These are the thresholds for gold. I'm giving you the threshold for gold if you're looking for gold. Or you can use your cat breaker, your plus ones and your plus twos, your plus ones and your plus twos to get physical finisher gold if you choose to. Alright. Driving dunk. Alright. Driving dunk is a 75. Alright. I have Aero Wizard on Harley. Now to get it to legend, I would never get it to legend. Now I could get it to legend because I have, my standing dunk says standing dunk 85, but I also need to have a driving dunk as a 97, so I never get that. Alright. For gold posterizer, alright, so I have bronze posterizer. That's the bare minimum. That's all I need is bronze for me. Alright, for this build. Usually I go with like a high posterizer. I'll go with like gold or Hall of Fame posterizer, but for this build, no. Alright, so the bare minimum for me is bronze, but if you're looking to get gold and higher, you have to have an 87 or 90. I do meet the requirements for my vertical, so it's possible with my cat burger. I could get it. Alright, my standing dunk. Alright, standing dunk. Alright, standing dunk. I already explained Aero Wizard. So rise up, right? For rise up, for a Hall of Fame rise up, right? All I need is a 92. All I need is a 95, right? 95. I meet the criteria for my vertical. That's done. So, like I said, this badge right here is the key, is the glue to what you do under the rim. So I'm 7'1". I get the ball under the rim. All I gotta do is hit my button, and I'm doing a standing dunk. Rise is gonna kick in. Rise up is going to kick in with a dunk. Any type of dunk you do, likelihood of a dunk, or posterizer, your ability within standing in the paint. So if you're standing in the paint, you're gonna get that rise up with the posterizer. All right. Now, my post control. My post control is a 70. Is a 70. I think 70 is the bare minimum for me. Some people say 80 is good for them. 70 is good for me. The only difference is with this build, I don't get unpluckable. Now, I have to have either or. I have to have either or. I have to have a 75 post to get unpluckable on bronze. So I think I'm gonna go for that just because I see myself bringing up the ball sometimes. Cause I was playing not yesterday, the day before yesterday with my brothers. Brand new build. I made this build day before yesterday. Brand new build, no badges, with badges, no hot zones, no nothing. All right. And I find myself sometimes bringing up the ball. So in order for me not to get plucked so much, well, I didn't get plucked at all yet. I didn't get plucked at all day before yesterday. But I'm just saying in general, for me not to get plucked, I'm going to try to get unpluckable on bronze and see how it works. If it works good on bronze, if it don't, then I'm gonna have to figure something out to get it a little higher. But for right now, I have no unpluckable right now, none. All right. So I explain hook specialist. As y'all see in the bottom of the screen, it's self-explanatory, man. Right. All you need is to get gold. Hook specialist is an 80. Post up poet. This badge is this is one of the badges I needed. Right? This badge helps me get past my defender on a pump fake or anything else. You guys sit down and read, it tells you. It says rises the chances of faking or getting by the defender, as well as scoring when performing moves in the post. So guess what? My favorite move is from Akeem Olajuwon. That layup. Akeem Olajuwon all day long with bronze poet. Now post fade, they nerf fade. They nerf fades a little bit. So the higher your fade is, the likely you're gonna make your fades. Alright. So I didn't go that high this time around. I went with silver. Alright. To get it to gold, you need to have a 79, which I already meet the requirement for my mid range. So these badges are like all tied that I can move around. Alright. Post powerhouse is something to do with my strength. Alright. It's something to do with strength. And you definitely need a 75 post control to get to silver. I'm like a couple shy off of. I'm probably gonna raise my strength just so I can get it. I need both to get silver powerhouse. All right. Now we're gonna go over the shooting. I gotta speed this up a little bit because I gotta get to going. All right. So we got mid range. My mid range is at 89. All right. Mid range is 89. As you see at the bottom, I don't have no mini marksman. I don't have shifty at all. I can't get shifty at all because I'm a 6'7" 1. So tall. So center builds that's above 6'11" can't get this badge at all. Which I think we should be able to. They should be able to give. We should be able to get shifty because look at Wemby. Wemby most likely have shifty. I'm sure he does. But it's okay. Again, same badges you see. These are my 3-ball. I have an 85 3-ball. Well, 86 now because I put the +1. So, set shot specialist, that's Hall of Fame. I got my set shot specialist to Hall of Fame. I got my Deadeye to gold. and that's pretty much it. All right, free throws 80. My pass act, I could have got a little higher. I should have got bailout. I needed one for bailout. In case I'm in a jump or a layup and I pass out, my teammates will bail me out, but I haven't had that problem. All right, so with this being at 84, it helps because now I can definitely get my break started to gold. As well as my visionary to Hall of Fame. So I tied it into a lot of things. Right? Now my ball handle, as you see, I don't have anything, but I noticed something about 2K. You see how it's a little, you go look at my unpluckable, it's literally, you can see it. So I have a little something there with unpluckable. It's not too much. Alright? I don't have no ankle breakers, but I broke an ankle yesterday in my career somehow. I don't have ball handle, like things like that. You must be 7 foot or shorter to get this badge. Same thing with strong handles. You must be a certain height to get certain things. All right, which I think, like I said, Wimby has all of this. So why is a 7-1 can't get this? I don't understand it. So Mike Wang would have to explain that to me. All right. Again, I have no lightning launch. Right, and I can't get lightning launch. Why? Because I am not 6'11". I'm explaining all this to you guys. Alright, so my interior defense is 80. I could have went higher. Alright, but I went to bare bones. Alright. Off ball pass, silver. To get it to gold, all I need is either or at 85. Interior or defense, either one of them to 85. That's easy. All right, paint patroller, same thing. Mine's is at, same thing. Mine's interior's at 80. To get this badge to gold, I need to get a 93 block. Simple. All right, here, my perimeter defense. Now, this is something that I'm going to be working on within the game. I'm about to go see if I'm able to use the cap breakers to get this thing up, but I do need pick dodger. What I can't get pick dodger because why? I'm 6'10". You must be 6'10" to get pick dodger, so I can't get it. Most of these badges I cannot get, all because I'm 7'1", and that's horrible. See, I can't get any of these. I got mine, But we're gonna keep going. Now, to me, this is the best part of the build. To me, which is my defense. All right, my offensive board is an 88. My defensive board is a 90. The reason why I went defensive board 90 is because on the defensive end, that's my job. When the opponent is shooting the ball, I should be able to grab a board. On the offensive side, my teammates shoot the ball. It's not necessarily that I'm going to grab a ball on the offense. I'm going to grab it, but I just gotta, it plays with it basically plays with the position that you're in, right? So, in order to get a Hall of Fame box out, you gotta have a 94 or a defensive rebound of a 94. All right, so I can get Hawley box out. Same thing. I can get gold. Rebound chaser. I gotta have either or, so it makes sense. All right, for my agility, same thing. Slippery elbow, I can't get that. So yeah, none of these badges here I can get. Now, as you see, my strength plays a part. So, and then the vert. And then my verticals is 75, my strength is 75, my agility is 58, and my speed is 70. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you what the build looks like and everything, the actual name for the build, and everything else. Alright, so the shades for this build is Jakim. He's an all-time Thunder. He's one of the greats. He played for the Thunder. This build is called a Crafty 3-level glass guardian. So it's called Shifty 3-level glass guardian. All right. And if you actually look on the right side, you will see the strengths and weaknesses. This build has no big weaknesses to report. This build has no weaknesses. I'm gonna specify it again. This build has no weakness. That's what the report is saying. But if I go back and show you my attributes, you'll say, hey, well, he can't dribble. He can't do this. He can't do that. But I can. There's dribbling in this build. It's just you have to know how to dribble. Or bring the ball up the court. You just got to know how to do that. And if you can't do that, then that's your weakness for this build. But for me, as my report says, there's no weakness. All right. It's your boy TMC. Stay up, stay fly. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace, man. I will be live tonight playing on this build. All right. And again, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. It's free. All you gotta do is click the button, man. Show your love for your boy. I'm on my way to 200K. Help your brother out. Help your brother out. And I will be doing a giveaway for GTA when GTA come out. So y'all want a free copy of GTA? Y'all gotta smash that button, boy. And I'm out of here. Peace.